is a great advice for a lot of DJs is make sure you're not the product. Your music is the product. You're not a celebrity. Your music is a celebrity. या कोई भी आप एक कला या आर्ट को करते हैं तो इसका पहली और सबसे पहली चीज़ है being 100% passionate about it.
Hey fellow dreamers, my name is Rachit and welcome to Behind the Dream Show. Our goal with this online series is to introduce you with the real stories and advice from successful immigrants living in New Zealand and help you build a successful career on your drums. So today's guest is DJ Areeb. He started from the humble beginnings of playing at nightclubs and becoming one of the top 40 EDM DJs. Today he is running his very famous event company Bollywood Affair, holding some glamorous event at the classiest venues in New Zealand. The quality of Bollywood Affairs is unmatched. So in today's episode, we will talk about how Areeb became one of the most famous DJs from playing at house parties as a hobby. And he will also be giving tips for the aspiring DJs. We will discuss how and why Areeb started Bollywood Affair, how he created his personal brand that helped him grow his business eventually, what kind of challenges he's faced while growing this business and how he overcame them. And finally, we will discuss how to excel in the restaurant industry. So guys, this interview is going to be really useful if you have interest in event space or you want to become a DJ or want to learn how to grow your business and create your online presence. So make sure you give a thumbs up and share it with your friends and enjoy the video. Hey Areeb, welcome to Behind the Dream Show and appreciate you joining us today. So I'm really excited to sit with someone like you today, and I truly believe you are not only just a great DJ, but you're a great brand name in events industry. The way you have positioned yourself and the way you have made yourself different from the people who are kind of doing the similar things in the market. So that's really, I feel that's definitely commendable. And I believe the kind of things that we're going to talk about today, people could learn a lot from it. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked to have you on the show. And I want to start this conversation with knowing what's your take when people call you one of the most popular Bollywood fusion DJs in New Zealand.
Firstly, thank you for having me on your show, Rachit. I've been dying to come on your show for a long time. I've been watching all your episodes quite regularly. One of the things is all that tarif that you have done for me. Honestly, I would love you to come to my place, say the same thing to my dad. Maybe he'll be finally impressed with something that I've done in life. But no, nothing like that. I think it feels good when people call you all kinds of names, good or bad. But it's more to do with how you're learning more from it. Are you getting yourself, ahead by just taking those titles and making sure that you're not working hard.
All right.
Right. So it's more about how you feel yourself grounded. आपको ज़मीन पे रहना बहुत ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि doesn't matter आपको कौन सा टाइटल देता है, कौन सा खिताब देता है, उसमें इसकी वो बात नहीं है, बट बात ये है कि आप कैसे उस टाइटल को लिव कर सकते हैं. क्योंकि मेरे लिए ज़रूरी वो भी है जो ये भी नहीं मानते कि मैं कोई अच्छा डीजे भी हूँ, राइट? क्योंकि वो मुझे प्रोत्साहित करते हैं, वो चाहते हैं कि मैं और बेटर कर पाऊँ. तो ये दोनों चीज़ें हैं, हमें बैलेंस में लेके चलनी पड़ती है और उस चीज़ पे मैं ज़्यादा कॉन्सेंट्रेट करता हूँ.
Alright, absolutely, I agree. So how did this DJ journey start? ये सीखा कहाँ से आपने? And what was the motivation?
मोटिवेशन तो बेसिकली हमारा तो ये था कि हमेशा म्यूज़िक में रुचि थी. जैसे हम लोग बचपन से आते थे, डीजे का तो कभी सोचा नहीं था. मगर जैसे ही हम लोग यूनिवर्सिटी ख़त्म करके अपनी जॉब्स की लाइफ में चढ़े, तो एक दोस्तों के साथ कभी पार्टी वाला सीन जब बनता था एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट, कोई अच्छे डिसेंट बॉलीवुड क्लब्स नहीं थे, कोई क्लब्स नहीं थे जहाँ पर हम जाकर खुद एंजॉय कर पाएँ. तो घर की पार्टियों से स्टार्ट हुआ था सिलसिला. हॉबी थी म्यूज़िक की और ख़ुद से सीखा था. तो चलते चलते समवेयर वी जस्ट स्टार्टेड आवर ओन थिंग. और आज भी मैं ये कहता हूँ, कई लोग कहते हैं कि भाई ये बहुत बड़ा बिजनेस हो चुका है ये वगैरह. मैं अभी भी कहता हूँ कि नहीं, ये बिजनेस नहीं है. इट इज़ स्टिल वेरी मच माई हॉबी. हॉबी पे मैं ध्यान देता हूँ. हॉबी इज़ what is important to me. Until I keep concentrating on what I'm doing, I'm passionate about my hobby. बाकी कारवां बनता रहता है.
Totally makes sense कि मतलब जब तक आप इसको enjoy कर रहे हो, पैसा कमा रहे हो, that's well and good. But अगर enjoy कर रहे हो तो definitely that's gonna go a long time.
हॉबी पे अपने passionate होंगे तो पैसा अपने आप आएगा. उसके पीछे दौड़ने से कभी किसी ने अपनी हॉबी को एक बड़ा रूप नहीं दिया.
Exactly. अच्छा तो I want to know this thing कि I'm really impressed with the way you have positioned yourself in the market कि आपका जो people know this name DJ Areeb. राइट तो आपने एक ब्रांड नेम बना दिया है. सो दैट्स व्हाट आई वांट टू नो कि ये कैसे हुआ एंड हाउ डिड यू बिकम अ ब्रांड नेम.
जब स्टार्ट हुआ था तो ऐसी तो कोई बात नहीं थी. जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि एक हॉबी को हम पैशन और जुनून के स्टेज पे ले जाए तो नाम अपने आप बन जाता है. मगर इसमें चक्कर ये था कि मार्केटिंग बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है. मार्केटिंग ये चीज़ है जिसके आपके देखने वालों को मैं एक चीज़ बता दूं कि मार्केटिंग का पीक वो है. मार्केटिंग में कहा जाता है कि when you can sell a raincoat in the middle of Africa, then you're a great marketer. And that is what you have to do as a marketer, is to make sure that you can sell a raincoat in the middle of Africa. So, my concentration was doing good brand promotion. It's about quality, not quantity. Right. कई लोग इस चक्कर में पड़ जाते हैं कि my post is not getting 200 likes, 300 likes. It's not about if you're getting 200 or 300 likes online. I would rather prefer 20 quality likes that will bring me those 20 people through the door of my performance to see me perform. Whereas I could have 400 likes, but I would not have 2 people come out to see my performance. So it's, marketing comes in the backhand of good quality is very important. और वहाँ पे मेरा ब्रांड पे ध्यान होता है कि मार्केटिंग करो तो कैसी करो. तो
So yeah, exactly. That's the question. Like कैसे करो? How do we start? कि काफ़ी सारे DJs मैंने I've seen out there, they are good DJs, but उनको ये नहीं पता कि how do they interact with their audience, which is you do it really well. So if you could give some advice to these people.
तो ये एडवाइस तो मेरी यही रहेगी कि पहले तो आपका पैशन है. अगर आप एक म्यूजिशियन हैं, आप एक डीजे हैं, या कोई भी आप एक कला या आर्ट को करते हैं तो इसका पहली और सबसे पहली चीज़ है being 100% passionate about it. Passionate to a level of craziness, to a level of जुनून. जब तक आप अपने आप में पैशनेट नहीं हो जाएंगे अपने आर्ट को लेके, नेक्स्ट चीज़ें नहीं पढ़ेंगे. और एक बार जब आप पैशनेट है, यू बिलीव इन योर प्रोडक्ट, मेक श्योर यू मोर रियलिस्टिक अबाउट योर प्रोडक्ट. ऐसा नहीं कि आपका प्रोडक्ट अभी पूरा तरीके से फिनिश नहीं हुआ है एंड यू फील दैट दिस इज द बेस्ट प्रोडक्ट आउट देयर. ऑलवेज कंपेयर योरसेल्फ इन द मार्केट. बी रियलिस्टिक अबाउट योर प्रोडक्ट. वंस योर प्रोडक्ट इज रेडी एंड यू फील दिस इज द बेस्ट प्रोडक्ट दैट यू कैन प्रोड्यूस, then absolutely go out in the market with the same passion. And people, your audience will automatically connect with you when they see the passion in the person that's doing it. Right? And what we see is a lot of people that have a great following. You study their cases. What they have is a massive passion for their art. Right? May be anybody. Right? And once you've done that, but you got to make sure that when you do this, that you're not overexposing yourself. You're staying true to your art. Right? What we feel, and this is a great advice for a lot of DJs, is make sure you're not the product. Your music is the product.
Oh, that's interesting. Right? Yeah.
You're not a celebrity. Your music is a celebrity. Until you keep that as the core center of what you're marketing or as your brand, then everything else will flow through. Right? आपको अपने आप को प्रमोट करना उतना ज़रूरी नहीं है जितना आपको अपनी म्यूज़िक को प्रमोट करना ज़रूरी है. और जब तक आप वो करोगे तो बिल्कुल, क्योंकि आज का कस्टमर जो है, आज ग्लोबलाइजेशन के बाद आज का जो कस्टमर है, today's customer is not a fool. Today's customer understands what is quality, what is not quality. So they will obviously see right through your product and know if they want to take it or not. So as I said, as my first point is, if your product is not good enough, the customer is just going to reject it in the first hand. So make sure you work on your product very well.
I love how Areeb talks about staying grounded and understanding the responsibility of maintaining that success. Often with many people, when they achieve something big in their life, their focus shifts to some other things and they forget those small things that helped them become successful initially. Also, a great example given by Areeb when it comes to marketing, learn from the people who are already doing it successfully. Obviously, you don't have to copy them, but take inspiration. See what kind of content they are posting and how they are interacting with people. I would say go one step forward and contact them and ask them if you could learn a few things from them. I'm sure majority of people are not gonna say no to it. And yes, very important. It doesn't matter if you're doing something big or small. You make sure you put your whole heart and soul into it. One of the reasons that I started Behind the Dreams because I myself went through so many problems as an immigrant initially, and that was pretty much the reason I wanted to build a platform for the immigrants so they can unite at one place, learn from each other's mistakes, and grow together. And being honest, if it was not for my passion, I could have just sit at home and Netflix and chill, or I would have not filming this video at 2 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I truly agree with Areeb. Whatever he said that it doesn't matter if you're doing a small thing or a big, you make sure you put your whole heart and soul into it. Now in the next segment, we are going to talk about how he started Bollywood Affairs and what challenge he faced. So I'm going to take you a bit to the memory lane and मैं आपके जो Bollywood events आपने organize करना शुरू करे हैं उसके बारे में जानना चाहूँगा कि how did it start and कैसे सोचा कि एक foreign country में Bollywood events करने हैं?
Interesting question because जब मैंने start किया था मैंने Bollywood का तो कभी सोचा भी नहीं था.
अच्छा.
Right? तो I used to be into a lot of rock music and stuff like that. तो initially हम लोग I used to be a top 40 normal English DJ.
Oh.
So I used to play in the circuit around Viaduct. And I used to do that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, go to work Monday to Friday. This was my daily routine. Until one day, interestingly, and this is where this is a lesson for anybody that feels that if something negative happens in life, there's nothing positive. People get depressed, people get sad about it and stuff like that. No, there's always good hidden in anything bad. So when I was playing, and I was doing really, really well, I was playing, till the odd hours of the morning and stuff like that. So one of the bars where I was stationed doing every Friday night, one day one of the managers changed. And one of the managers वो मेरे तक आकर कहता है कि बहुत अच्छा बजाते हो तुम, क्राउड भी बहुत पसंद करता है म्यूज़िक वगैरह, बट जब मेरा क्राउड होता है मुझे ऐसे नहीं लगना, उनको ऐसे नहीं लगना चाहिए कि वो डीजे को कनेक्ट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं.
अच्छा.
मुझे समझ नहीं आई थी कि बात क्या है. मैंने कहा बताएं मेरी कुछ गलती है कि मैं कुछ अच्छा नहीं प्ले कर रहा हूँ. तो मैंने नहीं कहते म्यूज़िक बहुत बेहतरीन है.
अच्छा.
बट मुझे my customers should not feel out of place.
Okay.
So, which was very interesting to me. I didn't know what it meant, and he was obviously cancelling my contract from there on. So it didn't make sense. What it made, so who he replaced me with made sense a lot more to me. क्योंकि वो कहना ये चाह रहा था कि तुम इंडियन बंदे हो और मेरा क्लाइंटल इंडियन नहीं है. और जब वो ऊपर देखते हैं और एक इंडियन लड़के को बजाते हुए म्यूजिक वो कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाते. तो ये उसका बोलने का मतलब, विच इज़ फाइन, उसके बिजनेस है, उसका जो भी उसका था, हम कोई उसको रेसिज्म कहेगा, कोई ये कहेगा, बट मेरे लिए उस टाइम पे बहुत वो था कि यार मैं तो अपनी म्यूज़िक पे इतना ध्यान देता हूँ वगैरह वगैरह. फिर भी मुझे ऐसा बोला गया था. फिर मैंने ये सोचा कि भाई मैं एक इंडियन हूँ और मैं कर क्या रहा हूँ, क्यों नहीं मैं अपने कल्चर को, अपनी म्यूज़िक को, बॉलीवुड म्यूज़िक को मैं आगे ले जाऊँ. क्योंकि उस टाइम पे बॉलीवुड म्यूज़िक का कोई इतना सीन नहीं था न्यूजीलैंड में. वी टॉकिंग 8-9 years ago, right? There was absolutely no scene in New Zealand. Bollywood was always frowned upon. Like going to a Bollywood club was just not okay.
Okay.
Right? Because if you just said, okay, well, let's go to a Bollywood club, it was just, people would frown at you and be like, what are you talking about? So we were like, no, let's do something different. Then I started again from scratch and started learning about Bollywood music and seeing what people actually like. And quickly I realized that there's two biggest thing for any Indian out there.
Okay.
It is not religion, by the way.
Yeah.
Honestly, even though the politicians will think that it is religion, but it's not religion. It's either cricket or Bollywood. Okay. So those two for Indians is very close to heart, meaning they always know better than you.
Achha.
So even when an Indian is watching cricket match, he tends to know better than Sachin Tendulkar when he's playing, right? You know, because they will always have an opinion about something. So same comes to Bollywood. You know, when a Bollywood DJ is playing, there's all. So I quickly realized this, that this is not a easy cookie to swallow. So I had to work really, really hard. I did my 3 years of free DJ service to different clubs, and I said, just give me that opportunity, just play music, right? You know, just don't pay me anything. So every weekend out for 3 years, I remember I used to just walk in there, play till early hours of the morning. I did my freebase. I was like, no, I am just letting my music go out there. I don't want your money. I work Monday to Friday. Don't worry about that. Let me just play.
Okay.
For me, I'm very thankful to them. It's not the issue that they didn't pay me. The issue is that I'm more thankful to them because they gave me that space.
Right.
They gave me that space to learn. They gave me the space to present it to people in front of me and get some feedback कि नहीं अच्छा नहीं है, ये अच्छा बजाया, ये ऐसे बजाओ वगैरह, जो भी लोग आके कहा करते थे मुझे, तो it helped me a lot. और ये बहुत ज़रूरी होता है कि ये जो इनिशियल आप अपनी मेहनत को लोगों के सामने प्रेजेंट करो, फीडबैक लो, उसको चेंज करो. तो ये जब करते करते तो फिर एक बॉलीवुड का जो सीन स्नोबॉल होना स्टार्ट हुआ. मुझे पता था उस टाइम पे भी जो शादी ब्याह में डीजेस बजाते थे, उन्होंने मेरी बात सुनी और कहते हैं यार तुम पागल हो.
अच्छा.
कहते हैं तुम 2 साल से लगे हो, क्लब्स में फ्री बजा रहे हो, इधर उधर घूम रहे हो, और ये एक बॉलीवुड क्लब बनाने की तुम्हारे पास सपना है जहाँ पे अच्छा क्राउड आए और लोग आए. कहते हैं कौन जाता है बॉलीवुड क्लब? शादी ब्याह में बॉलीवुड सुन लिया, बस वही बहुत होता है, ये सब नहीं होता है. मगर एक विश्वास था कि नहीं, कुछ ना कुछ हम कर पाएंगे.
That's true and really inspirational. I guess they say it right, difficulties and failures are always the reason for big inventions.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that's what happened here. So what are the challenges you faced when you were like initially जब ये start कर रहे थे?
Challenges, a lot of negativity. As I mentioned, there was a lot of negativity from bar managers and stuff like that. There was a lot of competition as a DJ because New Zealand party scene is very tiny compared to the rest of the world. It's very tiny. So as a DJ, you will struggle a lot where bar managers are king. You really have to please them to get your spots as a DJ, you know. And there's a lot of competition out there as well. So sometimes it's not about music. There's a lot about politics and stuff like that as well. So until you need to be ready for all these things. So the challenges are just like every other art out there. You have to really create your own. So I never thought I would create something of my own, right? I always thought that I'll be another one of those DJs on the roster. But I created something of my own because, you know, there was a negative moment in my life where a bar manager, I just couldn't take it anymore. And I said, no, I'm going to do it my own. So now the role is reversed where bar managers are very keen to work with us now.
Oh, that's cool. That's good. So do you fear competition?
What competition?
I've seen a lot of competition.
Absolutely. Look, competition is good. I feel competition is something that wakes me up in the morning and makes me want to do better.
Yeah.
Because if there is no competition, then there is no zeal for me to do better.
Exactly.
Competition is always good. Like I feel if there was absolutely nobody out there, then absolutely I would be in such a comfortable seat.
Might take it granted.
Yeah, absolutely. I would have taken it granted. I would be in such a comfortable seat that my audience would be too bored.
Right.
So, in a way, for me to be always alive and do better, I would thank my competition. But again, I do have a complaint with the competition, though.
Yeah.
They need to come up with something new. They cannot just keep copying me over and over again.
Good is always hidden in anything bad. This line sounds very simple, but has a very deep meaning. And Areeb's story pretty much sounded like a Bollywood movie to me. The lead actor is going through a negative phase and he's having a hard time, but he learned from his surroundings, he improved himself, he took inspiration and achieved his final goal. And if not, then picture abhi baki hai mere dost. So don't feel demotivated if you're not able to get a job in your interest of field, or if you're not able to run a business successfully. There's something that you're missing right now. The best way, work for someone for free and learn with the real life experience. So in the next segment, we are going to talk about the restaurant industry in New Zealand and Areeb's one big advice for all the immigrants. Dude, I've been following you for a long time on social media. What's this fascination with biryani?
Biryani keeps me sane, I think. It's my dose. Look, it's because of my background. I'm Hyderabadi by background, and just with the whole Mughal blood in me. I feel biryani is a soldier food. Back in the days, I was reading up on biryani when I was a young kid, and how biryani was actually invented for soldiers, right? Because it's not the kind of biryani, guys. Everybody takes. There's different kinds of biryanis when you go from north to south in India, right? Or east to west. There's different kinds of biryani. I do understand that when you come out of the whole Hyderabad zone, you get a biryani where the meat is cooked as a curry and then the rice is added. Now that's what we Hyderabadis take offense to, because that is not biryani. Biryani is cooked in the layer style biryani. That's the more authentic way. That is what we feel is the more healthier part, none of my friends agree to this, but I give this challenge to anybody. Eat biryani lunch and dinner for 30 days, and if you don't lose weight, come and speak to me.
That's cool.
But authentic biryani, that is I'm talking about. So, look, I'm Hyderabadi by tradition, and biryani is just going to be in my blood. So, it's our type of food.
So that's why, like every other day on your story, there's a photograph.
My people who follow me are sick and tired of seeing me eating biryani, and they're just like, "What is wrong with you?"
Yeah.
So I also noticed that you co-own I think a lot of restaurants in Oakland. So tell us more about it.
I think the dining scene in New Zealand is so unique. Even though I've tried, especially with Indian, I would say. Look, Indian, there are a lot of restaurants here in New Zealand that do really, really authentic. And I think we give a run for money for a lot of big countries, even including Australia, even US and UK for that matter. Yes, absolutely, there will be a lot of people that will disagree with me. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But look, when you go, I am traditionally a Hyderabadi. We are food city of the world, right? And when authentic food comes, we are a very cultural and authentic family. So by birth, for traditions, we have created biryanis and authentic Mughlai dishes at home. Right? Like any Hyderabadi kid would know this. And when we go on the search of authentic food, it's very different. And I think this is where New Zealand really hits above its weight. So the dining scene in New Zealand is very unique. I think because of the type of migrant population that came into New Zealand, which is more the middle class population. That middle class population really helped, create a very authentic dining scene. Maybe any cuisine for that matter. I'm not just talking about Indian. Maybe Thai, maybe anything. But now we do see. When we were kids, it was more of a fish and chips or a burger sort of New Zealand. But now the dining scene has completely changed to a migrant-driven dining scene. So when we go to all these dining awards, who are winning? The winners are generally the migrant population, the migrant cuisines. Right? So everything, the European foods, I feel, has taken a back seat at the moment. And Asian fusion, Indian, and has absolutely been racing against each other to be at the top spot. So, I think we are very unique. Our country is very unique when it comes to the dining scene.
Sure. It's so interesting. Like, मैं जब Paradise owner Salah bhai से बात कर रहा था. He's also from Hyderabad. And when I talk to you guys about food, you guys are so passionate. कि बस सारी explanation उसी time दे देते. So it's really interesting कि आप इस background से आते हैं. And then I want to know more about कि जब you're setting up a restaurant in a foreign country, what kind of challenges do you face?
I think there's more challenges than one. I think I was watching Salabai's advice on this as well, and I completely agree with him. There's a lot. It's not easy. Look, people feel when Areeb says, you're a restaurant owner, but why are you telling people, don't be in the restaurant industry? I'm not saying don't be in the restaurant industry. I'm saying pull your socks up and be ready for the hardest work you've ever done in your life, or you would ever do. Because the thing is, your margins are very thin. Your margins are very thin. Your room for error is huge. Because if one customer doesn't like your food, it goes on a review online, and it really reflects on you.
Exactly.
And it takes a lot for you to recover from it. Right? It absolutely immediately, a bad review immediately affects the sale of your restaurant. Right? So there are a lot of factors here. But when you want to start something like that, you always have to, maybe restaurant or maybe anything that you want to start. One of the biggest things for you to make a mark for you in that industry is doing something new, something that hasn't been done before.
Right.
And this is where Salaba has done something that was unique and wasn't done before. So, people were just like, okay, what is this cuisine? This is different. Hyderabadi cuisine in New Zealand was unheard of.
Right.
Until he brought it in and he said, this is what Hyderabadi cuisine is.
Exactly.
Right. So, firstly, your product, make sure it's very unique. It is not being done. If you're going to do something that is already in the market, you will only be a copycat of and over again. मैं एक बड़ा मशहूर किस्सा है ये नौशाद जो म्यूजिशियन थे बहुत बड़े म्यूजिशियन थे बॉलीवुड इंडस्ट्री के मुग़ल आज़म के भी उन्होंने म्यूज़िक दी थी तो उनके पास जब मोहम्मद रफ़ी जी का देहांत हुआ था तो कई लोग आगे आए थे कि उन्होंने एक वैक्यूम छोड़ दिया था कि मोहम्मद रफ़ी इतने बड़े सिंगर थे उस वक्त के कि उनकी देहांत के बाद एक बहुत बड़ा वैक्यूम हो गया था बॉलीवुड में कि भाई अब कौन गा पाएगा इतनी ब्यूटीफुल आवाज़ में तो कई लोग आगे आए उन्होंने कहा यार हमारी आवाज़ बिल्कुल मोहम्मद रफ़ी की तरह है राइट और जब गाई तो बिल्कुल उनकी आवाज़ थी मोहम्मद रफ़ी जी साहब की तरह मगर लोग यही कहते थे कि भाई नौशाद जी ने उस वक्त ये कहा था कि आवाज़ बहुत अच्छी है मगर मैं तुम्हें गवाऊंगा तुम बस एक कॉपी कैट बन के रह जाओगे तुम्हारी अपना कोई वजूद नहीं रहेगा तुम्हारी अपनी कोई आइडेंटिटी नहीं रहेगी और बहुत जल्दी तुम ख़त्म भी हो जाओगे तो किशोर कुमार जी के ले लो कई लोग हैं जो आज भी उनके शोज उनकी आवाज़ में करते हैं मैं कितने लोग के नाम आप जानते हो उनके आप जानते तो सिर्फ किशोर कुमार साहब को तो यही होता है कि आप चाहे रेस्टोरेंट बिजनेस हो या कोई भी इंडस्ट्री में अगर आप कदम रखने की कोशिश कर रहे हो ऑलवेज मेक श्योर कि ये एक यूनिक हो और उसमें आप अपना पैशन डालो कि भाई आप यूनिक है आप उसमें बिलीव करो आपका प्रोडक्ट अच्छा हो तो बिल्कुल उसमें होगा चैलेंजेस कहीं आएंगी मगर चैलेंजेस को फेस करना ये इंसान के लिए ज़रूरी है तो वहीं से आप सीखते हैं
So by saying don't be a copycat or be original means you don't do something exactly as same as someone else. See, there is hardly anything that has not been done before. So being original means how you make your product relevant to your target audience and present it in a way that is unique for everyone. So now that you are organizing Bollywood parties, you're a DJ, you own restaurants. Why are you still working in IT?
I think it is more to do with I'm a traditional Indian kid. जहाँ पे पैदा होते ही आपको बोला जाता था कि भाई आप डॉक्टर बनोगे या इंजीनियर बनोगे दोनों में से एक वरना आप आपने अपना जो आपका एक बेटे होने का फ़र्ज़ है वो पूरा नहीं किया तो मुझे इंजीनियर बनाया गया ये मेरे ख्याल से बिकॉज दिस इज़ माई करियर आई एन्जॉय इट आई थिंक इस करियर में मैं बहुत आगे तक पहुँच गया हूँ तो अब उस चीज़ को गिव अप कर देना इज़ नॉट माई थिंग एंड आई थिंक it's a beautiful career to have. I still want to be recognized as an IT engineer. ये जो passion है, ये जो hobbies हैं, ये side में चलती रहेंगी because आप इसमें career, passion और hobby में किसी को भी रुकने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है.
But how do you manage this? कि इतना बड़ा business है, your Bollywood events and then your full-time job also.
देखिए restaurants का जहाँ तक मेरा ख्याल है, full credit goes to my teams. जो टीम्स अपने अपने डिपार्टमेंट्स को बहुत अच्छी तरीके से निभाती है तो पहली चीज़ तो उन्होंने इसको बहुत अच्छा जमा के रखा हुआ है तो मेरा 90% हेडेक तो वहाँ ख़त्म हो जाता है रेस्टोरेंट्स को लेकर बट इसका उपाय एक ही यही है इसका फॉर्मूला कि जब आप अपना काम ख़त्म करते हो तो पूरी तरीके से ख़त्म करते हो मतलब जब जॉब आपकी 6 बजे ख़त्म हो गई है तो आपका मेंटली आप ये काम को ख़त्म कर दो और नेक्स्ट उस पर लग जाओ
राइट
और जब वो ख़त्म हो गया तो फिर जॉब पर जब आप हो तो किसी और चीज़ की सोच ना हो तो जब आप सेक्शनाइज करोगे मेंटली अपने आप को डिफरेंट चीज़ों पे
राइट
you'd be very surprised हम ऐसे human being क्या कर सकते हैं हम लोग.
So, I mean, creating systems are very important, right?
Organizing yourself.
Totally makes sense. Totally makes sense. So, yeah, I guess my last question will be: what would be your best advice for all the immigrants all over the world?
I've got a lot of advice for migrants.
Yeah, give advice.
So, look, for migrants when they come in, if you're going to the whole job seeking thing, जहाँ पे आप 9 to 5 worker बनने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, तो just make sure you go through all the legal ways. I do know कि there's a lot of क्या कहते हैं कि shortcuts होती है, but there is absolutely never ever, and I believe in this very much because I've lived through this. There is never a shortcut to success. Never. I've not seen it. अगर किसी देखिए कोई लॉटरी जीत कर आता है तो उसको आप सक्सेस नहीं कहते, राइट? दैट्स 1 in a billion. ये किस्सा होता है. अगर कोई एक आदमी का लक चल जाता है तो उसको आप सक्सेस नहीं कहते, उसको लक कहते हैं, राइट? मगर जो आम जिंदगी है वहाँ पे मेहनत की ज़रूरत होती है, एंड यू नीड टू एब्सोल्युटली वर्क टूवर्ड्स योर सक्सेस. तो डू नॉट टेक शॉर्टकट्स. आपको कई ऐसी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ आएंगी जहाँ पे आपको ऐसे लगेगा कि द ग्रास इज़ ऑलवेज ग्रीनर ऑन द अदर साइड. ये मैं वीज़ा ले लूँ या मैं कुछ कर लूँ या किसी तरीके से मैं ये जॉब ले लूँ illegally and stuff like that. We work in a country जहाँ पे illegal काम बिल्कुल अलाउड नहीं है, और आज नहीं तो कल ये फ्रॉड पकड़ा जाता है. So there is absolutely no shortcut to this. Always take the legal road of taking jobs, better visas and everything like that. Now, if you want to get into business, for migrants, I have a very big advice. You got to be very, very careful about fraudsters. Because there's lots of fraudsters out there that are looking to prey on the new migrants. Because new migrants come in with a lot of अपनी जमा पूंजी, right? और यहाँ पर the fraudsters are really looking to see how they can just take that. And a lot of new migrants will always look at कि okay यार मेरे पास इतना पैसा है, they are sometimes, I don't want to say this, it comes across as a very bad, a lot of migrants come in very impressed by the Bollywood movies of what the life would be overseas, right? जैसे कभी खुशी कभी गम में जैसे शाहरुख खान लंदन चला जाता है, वहाँ पे ये कोई नहीं पूछता कि भाई कैसे, बट वो मिलियनर बन चुका है, सीधा मिलियनर बन चुका है. तो कई लोग ये सपने लेके आते हैं, अपनी जमा पूंजी पूरी लेकर इंडिया से आते हैं, और ये जो शार्क्स, मैं इनको कहता हूँ कि स्कैमस्टर्स बैठे रहते हैं कि ऐसे माइग्रेंट्स को कैसे हम रोक लें. तो ऐसी कभी कोई इन्वेस्टमेंट ना करे जहाँ पर आपको पता है कि पता हो या ना हो, राइट? जहाँ पे द डील इज लुकिंग टू गुड टू बी रियल, राइट? ऑलवेज गो थ्रू प्रॉपर चैनल्स, मीनिंग लॉयर्स. लॉयर्स आपको एडवाइस देंगे, इंडिपेंडेंट लॉयर से आप एडवाइस लें. वहाँ पे आप पैसा बचाने की कोशिश ना करें, क्योंकि वहाँ पे पैसा बचा के आप $100-200 बचा के आप लाखों का नुकसान कर सकते हो, चाहे वो घर खरीदना हो या चाहे किसी के साथ इन्वेस्ट करना हो. क्यों माइग्रेंट्स को हमेशा इस चीज़ का ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि और यू हैव कम इनटू अ लैंड ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटी. न्यूजीलैंड में मेहनत करने वाले के लिए बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हैं, और कभी ये ना सोचे कि यहाँ पे आपका कुछ नहीं होगा. न्यूजीलैंड इज़ अ ब्यूटीफुल कंट्री, और यहाँ की गवर्नमेंट इतनी क्लीन, साफ़ सुथरी है. तो जब तक आप अपनी मेहनत करोगे पूरी तरीके से, बिल्कुल आप यहाँ पे सक्सेस के को देख सकते हो आप.
Thank you so much again, Areeb, for all the information that you have given here. I'm sure this is going to be really helpful for all of you. Thank you again. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We have some amazing interviews lined up, so make sure you have liked our Facebook page and Instagram. Also make sure you check out rachitkushwaha.com to know more about how you can join our immigrants community in New Zealand. And if you are in Auckland, make sure you join our Indian Auckland meetup group. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next video.